Hello again, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And today we are coming to you from the Vandalia Municipal Building, where city leaders have just unveiled a new program designed to help local small businesses impacted by the pandemic. Earlier this year, the city of Vandalia received $785,000 as a part of the American Rescue Plan. City Manager Dan Wendt and City Council had a plan for using it.
City Council decided to appropriate $200,000 to our COVID-19 Small Business Relief Grant.
The relief grant has rules governing how the money can and may not be spent.
Rents, to pay wages, to buy personal protective equipment for employees or your customers. And we think that that's going to be really helpful to making our Vandalia businesses survive.
Wendt says the grants range from a few hundred up to $10,000, depending on the size of the business.
Vandalia businesses can qualify for $5,000 to $10,000 in funding, and it's limited to small businesses that have 25 or fewer full-time equivalent employees. Those funds will typically be used to pay rents, to pay wages, to buy personal protective equipment for employees or the public in general, the customers that are coming in. And one of the things that we hear from our business people here in town is that it's hard to get people to show up and come to work, that they have fewer customers through the door. But they're optimistic, and I think that we have sunny skies ahead of us, and that this grant is going to help a few get through it and weather the storm.
Assistant City Manager Amber Holloway says the Small Business Grant Program is targeting some of the city's smaller operations that simply can't absorb many more losses.
We're targeting small businesses like restaurants, bars, child care centers, hair salons, and many others in order to help turn some of that American Rescue Act money back into the hands of our businesses.
Holloway says the program has been in place for a little more than a month now, and people are genuinely excited about it.
What we're hearing is that folks are really excited about the opportunity and another chance to recoup some of their lost revenues from COVID-19, because our business community still is feeling that, still feeling the pandemic really in many ways. And so this is a great way to offset, salaries and wages for employees, your rent bill, your utility payments as a business. And we're just really excited to offer it. And it sounds like folks are excited to have the opportunity as well.
If you own a smaller business and are considering applying for a grant, the process is pretty straightforward.
Fill it out, and then you have a first point of review with Will at the Vandalia Butler Chamber, who's graciously offered to help us receive some of these applications. He'll make sure that you have all the information that you need, sign off, and then you can bring it into the city.
Holloway says the Small Business Grant is exactly the type of program the American Rescue Act was designed for.
We received this first tranche of Rescue Act money, and it's how quickly can we get it back into the community. So as we're receiving these applications, we're processing check payments out to them. And I think that it just says a great deal and really speaks to our economic development perspective, which is a business-friendly community, and understanding that our businesses really are the lifeblood of our community. They're employing the folks that live here, and they're offering our residents somewhere to shop, somewhere to eat, things of that nature, and we just couldn't be more excited.
As you might expect, there are a number of rules and regulations governing this grant program. So before you apply, it's probably best to check it out online, vandaliaohio.org. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.